said you needed 5, that was more than 12 ago. Claim you got your hands tied, time stuck like Velcro. Georgia Peach on east side like it's ATL. You lacking, you tripping, you slacking, impatient, be waiting, confused like what happened. How you get attitude cause I'm getting mad, cause you wanna take 20 minutes and a half. And on top of that, I gotta get gas out of the freeway, pick up traffic. What the is you doing? We gotta dip, 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 dip. Cardi, yeah. Watch your tick, 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 tick. Waiting for that last minute for your hell. Now stop playing games, go and bring your downstairs. Come on, let's go. Come on, girl, let's go. Cause you know that time that you wasting, like time that you wasting, like time that you wasting on my time. Come on, girl, let's go. Come on, girl, let's go. Cause you know that time that you wasting, like time that you wasting, like time that you wasting on my time. Took me 20 to get ready. Shower moisturizer and the fit I had on yesterday. Uniform necessities, multiples of everything. Now your neighbor wanna come and speak to me like,
Hey, how you doing? I ain't too bad.
ha 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 ha. Hit her with a few fake laughs. She talking my ear off. It's sympathy I lack. I care about one thing. What a at. Anyway, gotta pay a little more if we late to the jet. Got a jet cause the boat leave at 8 and we got some fur on that upper deck in the orchestra. Gon' play it just to score for every album project. You ain't scared to change cause it's ain't coming out your pockets. My fruity and slip. I'm rude a little bit. Don't be acting so appalled. Oh, your girl, let it put so much into tonight. And you just don't care. Now stop playing games, gun. Bring your downstairs. Come on, girl, let's go. Come on, girl, let's go. Cause you know that time that you wasting, like time that you wasting, like time that you wasting on my time.
You're always rushing me. Relax, chill, all right?
To tonight, just don't care. Playing games, gun. Bring your downstairs.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Philadelphia Eagles. It's an old-school battle in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. The Eagles and the Steelers are underway. Here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs, even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. A great run, yes, but something you pointed out to me on film is when they get outside the tackles, their wide receivers are really good at blocking.
And this is a team that values those wide receivers actually blocking. They actually get congratulated and noted for their blocking during a game. They can have a 10-catch game, but they don't block well, it's going to be a long week for them in practice.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. At Gets into a crowd and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game? Centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy, take care of the football, we're on the road, you're a youngster, let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you, move on. Long way to go in this one.
Second down, back to Sanders.
And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Hurts.
Eluding the pressure right. Evades him at the 20. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. That's Cameron Hayward who got in there to take him down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Hurts. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Harris going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Harris. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding him out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Again, it's Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Steelers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1 yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
It's a second down run with Sanders. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. They'll set up a throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Pickett now to throw off the play fake. He's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. James Bradbury running in and finishing that play on the corner blitz.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
On second down, this is Harris. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down. Now Pickett. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Here we go. It's Pickett on fourth down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. They'll drop to throw. Left side here to Sanders. And he's got room. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty. No, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Back to throw. Flush to his right.
Bro, okay.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. And that's complete to Sanders.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Check 50. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. It's been a long day for you.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Down.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
I don't give a damn. Where'd the pick up play? Fuck this shit. 18 Cardinal. All right, get off the field. Let's get off the field. Bang, 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 bang. Panther 11. 51 Mike 51. Come on. 51's the Mike. 51's the Mike. I'm on. Go, Mike 51. Mike 51. Hey, it's coming up. Hey, let's go. It's coming across. That's
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Get that quarterback. Get on. Ready now? Mike 55. Hey, eat. Switch up. Hey, watch it. Tighten up. Take the edge. Come. Kill.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
They'll throw now on the final play. Flushed out right. And he's got it.
Fuck out of here.
Touchdown.
Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. So they say no to the field goal try late in the half, and it winds up really paying off as they score on the final play.
Yeah, a little bit of a gamble, but they had some foresight as well because they knew they were going to get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. So they thought to themselves, if we score here, we can double up on back-to-back drives when we start the 2nd half.
Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Set and ready to go for the 2nd half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll look to throw. It's caught. Smith.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Looking to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Steps away to his left. Hurts fumbles it.
tried
And
to
it's
slide
picked up
him,
by the
and
Steelers. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
So this game tied at the half, and if you wondered who would come up with the first big play of this third quarter, we have our answer.
Well, in basketball, you know how they tell you to have active hands defensively? I think the same thing applies here. Nice job there, prying the ball free. And now their guys have a chance to take the lead if they can put something together. The beauty of doing it in football, you don't get called for a foul if you hit their arms.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Going to run the toss here to Harris. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
Thank you, sir.
But it's intercepted. They got Pickett for the 3rd time in this game.
Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
It certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for him. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to.
Touchdown, Eagles. Quez Watkins. 14-yard touchdown.
And the Eagles take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Elliott now to add the extra point.
That part is, bro. I'm a big Pittsburgh fan.
And he's got it. It's
I know
now
all
a
of
14-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Sims going to go ahead and hold on to this one, and they'll start at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something
Heads up.
to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Pickett. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett.
And that's incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Come on, nigga, hurry up.
Now Pickett on 4th down.
Johnson. Come on, Johnson. Oh, you didn't get it.
And it's is incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Where's Mr. Postman? Where's Mr. Postman?
From the 22, Hurts. Man open left side is Brown.
And
they're going to get this down inside the 20. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. Back to throw here.
On your ass.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Quez Watkins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Here's Sims now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run.
This pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Boy, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. But there's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much. Because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, Pickett. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Dialing up another pass here. Pickett. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Pickett on 3rd and 1. And this one is incomplete.
Your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Pickett, 4th down, desperation time.
And incomplete on the deep ball. Mike
Well,
Tomlin takes
time
a
to
shot
pack 'em
here,
up,
but to
buddy.
no
Pack it
avail.
up,
And
pack it
that
up.
will
Adios,
force a
amigos.
turnover on
Bye-bye.
downs.
Go home.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Damn, son. Damn, son.
On 1st down, Hurts.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Come on. I'll get you right here, you heard me? You heard me, boy? Well done.
Get it! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! 70 Timberwolves! 79 Broncos! Don't let them free! Play that tight D! Don't let them free, defense!
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Pickett leads his Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs.
At their 25-yard line.
Pickett to throw on 1st down.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Throwing on 2nd and long. Pickett. And now here is another interception.
Picked off by Reed Blankenship.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
But just add that to the list of great moments for this defense today. They've really shredded.
Thank you. It's getting embarrassing.
Yeah, that my Brooklyn, go see Chirac, Southside, C12, 911, grrr to the reality, we still outside. In the trenches, you can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boy stocks on the rise, Charlie, this flex know they ready. See, we were the ride nobody with, we the ones who started with it. Translation, Yanni had to buy, Yanni had Yanni hits. This goes so hard, even the ops go with it, that's how you know we lit. Grrr,
down. Play Fortnite. Bitch ass niggas.
Who? I am dead.
I'm just sharing my journey. I'm thankful that people they hear me. Tribe of Joseph, I'm ahead of the bunch. P5, I was starving for months. A burning cutscene, but on my pockets, me need my DNA. Baby for lunch, but we call me a star before BBC. Don't take a lot to get rid of me. Me and them don't get the same. Me and them don't get the same. Boy, that they gonna know who the name is. They say I move.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Denver Broncos and the Dallas Cowboys.
This is a wrap. That's crazy.
Brett Maher has this one teed up, and we are underway here at AT&T Stadium. Montrell Washington on the return from his end zone. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Oh, shit.
Play action. Now Wilson. Dancing to his left. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They go play action with Wilson. Out to his left. This goes to the tight end, Eric Sauber. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
Well, he's already shown on this opening drive that he will run the football. And we know that about him, Charles. So maybe when he gets outside the pocket, the defense a little wary about the run, and he's able to convert the pass.
And that wariness will often cause you to be a step or two slower. And sometimes you get so focused on will he or won't he run the football, you forget that there are receivers in your area, and they find themselves open, and there's another completed pass.
Another run for Murray on 2nd down.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On 3rd down, Murray. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, it's Murray. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action. It's Wilson.
Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
They'll He'll try to run it in with Murray. And hit behind the line. He lost the football.
Fuck out of your bitch ass.
It's picked up by the Cowboys.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20.
That sucks for him.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And they'll get him down here at the 23. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now Prescott.
He was actually moving pretty good.
They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. We're scoreless after 1. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Prescott. Escaping the pressure right.
Throw the ball! Oh, my
Multiple
God.
defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Out of his end zone, Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. A heck of a play there on 3rd down.
He would have fumbled if he did.
Still short for 4th. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
He mad. You happy now?
So first down carry by Elliott. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Prescott. Open man is Noah Brown. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 39. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 39-yard line. Off the play fake, Prescott on the move to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Draymond Jones. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Shit.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Damn,
nigga,
the
screen to Elliott.
They
will lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
Nigga, punt the ball. Y'all want to... I pressed the wrong button. We're going to have problems, man.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling
That was
for
a
the ball,
punt.
wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem.
Why you knocking on the wall
and
for?
when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary.
Damn,
Came up
keep
with the
disturbing
interception.
you. Fuck you up on the game.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They go with Murray again. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. They go play action now. Wilson steps away. He'll let this go deep for
He overthrew those dumbass niggas.
Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
They gave it a shot with the deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
I'm going to try to run that cheesy
Final
ass
play and a half. It's Wilson.
It ain't gonna work, buddy.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
It's bullshit.
So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? A fairly short kick from the 14. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the 3rd quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. From the red zone now, Prescott, flush to his right. And it's caught. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Elliott will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Well, these two teams battled through a scoreless first half. Finally, a breakthrough here in quarter number 3.
And I just wonder how that played for both of them psychologically, because when you battle through a scoreless first half, now you know that every possession is increasingly crucial. Who can put points on the board, make the other team chase? Wonder if you get a lift and if they get deflated a little bit.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. Washington now brings this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had it covered. yet they were able to come up with a nice play.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard
You
line.
playing against Armando.
Unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about. And that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
10th carry of the game now. Murray. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Latavius Murray taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Broncos are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. McManus's point after is good, and we are tied at 7. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to have very poor field position as he's out of bounds at his 7-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out
He
to the 10-yard
glitched to tackle
line.
you.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A quick throw here out to Brown. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Back now in Arlington. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Inside give to Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down.
Oh, bro, you're fucking lagging out your ass,
That play is
nigga.
blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
You lagging so hard, making me lag.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to
Yeah,
go.
this is Armando for sure.
Prescott now. Flushed out right. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 40. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory, right at the 40. 10th carry now for Elliott. And some room to work. Touchdown, Cowboys.
I disrespected the fuck out of y'all.
Ezekiel Elliott.
I went to the 7-yard line on my other side of the
afternoon. And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead.
That Jeep took his soul.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. to put up the stop sign there as his guys will
Mondo,
get it
how you
at the
feel,
25.
bro?
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
Run the ball. Keep doing it. Don't give it in. I ain't worried about that shit. I'm worried about this.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson.
Yeah, worried about this play fake.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
So I'm worried about, boy.
That certainly appeared to be
I
a
worry
play
about that.
call. They were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Up the middle, Murray. Oh, look at the juke. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Got a man, it's Judy, complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. That goes out wide to Murray. And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. Back to the ground game. Here's Murray. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Wilson to throw. Out quickly to Judy. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll give up the gut for Murray. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Carries piling up. It's Murray again. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. A looming decision to make on the conversion. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They're going to try and run for it. And he is in for the 2.
This game is
I still can't believe they went for it, but they got themselves a lead here late in the ball game.
Honda really got that shit. That's crazy.
Armando on Yos.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Oh, yes. Give me all the time I need. Yes, sir.
And with time of factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25.
Yeah, I'm at the 25. I try to get what? At the 42? Maybe the 38? I can get to the 38, honestly. Hey,
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Prescott eluding the pressure right. Finding Schultz at 5 yards. Not going to cut it here. That clock continues to run. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Here's Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So it all rests now on the right foot of Brett Maher. This from 52, and this for the win.
Missed.
And his kick is good.
I'm a god. Come back over fucking season. Fuck out of my lobby, bitch.
In the final seconds. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us, because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end, but what a game all the way through.
Let me get the score 8.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
Can't believe I really whooped the nigga with the car.
So we stayed indoors. Let's take it where no one has been before. You feel like I've known you some years before, but I don't know. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a lotus, an underconductor of a magnum opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it. Mama, I'm on the big screen. I took a big swing out of life. I'm doing big things in my life. I deserve 6 rings like a Mike. I've got a no sleep. I remember when it was the nosebleeds. Now they captured the fashion from flow seats. I'm a whole king. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a lotus and I'm the conductor of a magnum opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it. Ooh, it's trouble in paradise. So let's parachute where the air's nice. And let's risk it all on the paradise. But she just wanna make sure her hair's nice. That's fair, right? I just fell in love with a prima donna. The 2023
See how I do?
I was minding my business until she gave me complete nirvana. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a lotus and I'm the conductor of a magnum opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it. Nobody really cares. Nobody really cares. You see, it's 2 type of people in life. It's people that wake up and wish they had it. And it's people that wake up and go get it. We go get it, baby.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Tonight we've got an AFC matchup on tap between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh, shit. The battle of the quarterbacks.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Once again, they run with Mixon. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
I'm getting my ass whooped by this nigga. I need to do this.
Burrow going for it on 4th. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the offense will recover, but it won't make much difference here. This will still be a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Okay. Damn! You suck, nigga. Wait. got Higgins? I didn't even know that. The fuck? Bitch ass nigga. I don't let you see them looking at your shirt.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Oh my God.
Now Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it. Incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open. Just a split second too late on the release. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Skipping some comments. He mad as hell. You playing against Armando. He glitched to tackle you. Yay, this is Armando for sure. That Jeep took his soul. Armando on yo ass.
Gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to mix it. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On 3rd down, Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. So pass interference to call. That's going to set him up with a 1st down.
And if it's a bang-bang play, maybe the flag stays in the official's pocket, but instead, he definitely impeded the receiver's right to catch the football. The officials letting the players know how the game's going to be called here in the 1st quarter.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
And that's football 101, isn't it? Tip your cap to the rookie. He knocked that one away, but he better not relax. They're going to test him all game long.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And a strong run that time as it's across midfield and down to the 43. Now Burrow on 1st down. Flush to his right. And Burrow going to be hit in.
Take a shit.